And we are live, coming at you with the 2026 Mahjong Masters final table. And there are some Yakumans that I did not get this weekend. Did you get any Yakuman this weekend?
No, not.
Twice. I was one away. Chinroto and Sho Sushi. Not to be had.
Or
Almost got there.
Or Kokshi.
Here is
The point here is that they're all waiting for the green dragon.
Oh.
Did you see that?
Now that you have pointed that out, I do see that. Green dragon is the internationally recognized symbol for Mahjong Masters?
No, I don't. I think it's just they just wanted to show 4 Yakuman waiting for the same tile.
Spring is green, perhaps.
Hello, Mr. Pistachio. Hi, dude. Oh, dude can't be here. He's got to work.
Oh, no.
Was here for all of the Sankei Shimbun Cup team event final table, which was super exciting. That was a very fun broadcast as well. So I've already done 2 games today. Now we've got 5 games coming. The problem is only the first 2 games are free. And then after that, you have to be a JPML SuperFan to watch the last 3 games. But since it's a 5-game final table, they actually do 2 games for free for this one. Usually it's just 1 game. This one, they do 2. Hi, Heidi.
Bonus.
Heidi said someone Daisangenned me into second. Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Ouch.
They hit someone else, though. She didn't deal in.
Ah.
And Heidi also says, hi, Garth.
Hey, Heidi. How's it going?
And Jen, thank you.
No.
Yes, Yakuman is the only way to stop them. Nobody's going to win these hands with Yakuman. I guess the only player that has a shot at winning a Yakuman on this table is if the player on the right draws the last 9, so the last 9 bam.
It is still possible.
Hey, Kate, it has to be JPML English. Yeah, you can watch the full table in Japanese on the JPML channel. But it won't have our English commentary. No, Garth is not coming to Vegas this time. Possibly.
I'm missing out.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have a Comic-Con event or something later, or we'll have more events in the future. But this time all the seats got booked up by M-Leaguers. And they only let me come because I'm working like tirelessly every day, all day. On the event.
I have not achieved M-League status.
All right.
Or even anywhere close.
So we have some crazy. You have 3 M-Leaguers on this table.
Holy cow!
Yeah, 3 M-Leaguers.
Surprise, surprise.
One of them is Sho Shiratori, who is the current. I'm just gonna start it. Let me make sure Garth's mic is on. Yes, sounds like Garth's mic is on, and my mic is on. Right, talk something. Okay, talk something besides clearing your throat.
Oh, sorry. So one thing to note about some of these players making it to the final table, and that's certainly not to take anything away from Shiratori's accomplishment, but I believe he is the Hoi right now, which means that he got seeded in from the best 56, probably. So I'm not sure who the non-M-League player is, but that person played, quite a few more games to get to the final table than Shiratori did. And so, I don't know, that's my perennial rant. I'm pretty anti-seeding. Since
most of the M-Leaguers are also going to come in later.
At the Homestead, yes, I'm pretty sure.
It might not be Homestead. It could be the second qualifier. It all depends. A lot of times they come in they have a first qualifier and a second qualifier.
I did make it through the first qualifier, but could not make it past the second.
Oh. What did I do? Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna fix one of the names here, but you guys can't see the names yet, so it's all good.
I believe they are proudly introducing the players here. Boy, my what is going on in my throat? I have lots of to keep swinging my mic up and down so that I can clear it without being too annoying to everybody.
Yep, so the first dealer is going to be Maki Asami, who is, of course, an M-leaguer from SPM. Koji Shiraishi is in the south seat. No, I have these wrong. That was, oh, sorry. The dealer is Koji. Sorry, Koji Shiraishi. And in the south seat is Maki Asami. And the west seat is Futoshi Watanabe, one of the youngest M-leaguers, I believe. And north seat is Sho Shiratori. And one of my favorite things about Watanabe is that he is one of the people who just plays and is never... Oh, wait, that's wrong. Oh.
Yeah, Shiratori is the...
Shiratori's the first
what?
dealer. What in the world did I do? Okay, sorry. I guess I was looking at a different game when I put the names in, so I'll just fix it real quick. My bad. Sho Shiratori is the first dealer. Then Koji Shiraishi in the south seat, Maki Asami in the west seat, and Futoshi Watanabe in the north seat. And what I wanted to say is Watanabe is one of the players that just does not care if people are going to criticize his play. So hopefully we'll see some really fun, like, non-conventional plays.
Interesting.
Hi, Kip. Whoa. Whoa. My cat is trying to get up here without falling.
So when you say that, you're saying like he does some things that are kind of unconventional. Like, would you say it's sort of low EV style play that is maybe harder to read for other players, or like?
Yeah, I don't know if it's like harder to read or what, but I know that people have said that about him, like that some of his plays are non-conventional and he just doesn't care. He wins, so.
It's hard to argue with success.
And
Indeed.
I've never seen him not win personally. I'm sure it's happened before, but it's not something I've seen. So, Kip, don't comment while you're driving, dude.
Uh-oh, that's dangerous. Danger.
We are happy you're here watching, but don't comment while you're driving.
All right, so Shiratori completes a run. He's got a lone 5 of bamboos, which he does get rid of.
And this is the JPML tournament that has Ippatsu and Ura. None is an unconventional player in Armo. But if you win, then you can defend it.
It's Tenpai.
Not Tenpai. Oh, for Asami?
I thought it was.
No, I thought it was a 55799 shape in the Monzu.
Oh, I see. Okay. My bad. Also, Shiratori with 2 Dora. And we will see here.
Yeah, 55799.
Right.
Super efficient shape, and the pair already. One of those is going to be the pair. The problem is that 8-9 shape, and she's thinking about maybe shifting over to something more efficient in the Sozu, but she decides to just keep that Shanten. Oh, Kip hasn't left yet. It's going to be driving. It hasn't driven. Okay. Oh, yeah. So somebody in Armel today didn't show up for their matches and had a sub.
Yes. Oops. That would be not the one not the commentator who just announced that, but the other.
I still haven't been subbed for yet. I did have one match a couple of years ago where I was already. I got someone to take my kid to daycare. I woke up. I was ready 20 minutes before the game started, and I fell asleep waiting for it to start.
Yeah.
And I ended up being 15 or 20 minutes late for the match. Waking up like, oh my god, oh my
god. Yes, I just fell asleep like a Nimrod. Total Nimrod. Asami decides not to go for any try to go for any other better shapes. Keeps that one away from ready shape. Shiraishi will also not improve the Sozu weight because he's already thrown the 9. Everybody dancing around Tenpai, just not quite getting there.
I did get a message asking if I could get a hold of Garth, but I was already asleep at that point because we've had 4 days of commentary on the WRC channel, and then we had League yesterday evening, and I was exhausted. Also, maybe a little jet lag still. Possibly.
Oh.
It's just because I'm used to like being a night owl, but I've been falling asleep super early and waking up at super early. Which makes me more tired because I'm not used to that schedule. I'm more of a night owl, sleep-in sort of person, and that's where I perform the best. And Garth won't believe me because he's been convinced that going to bed early and waking up early is the only way that humans can be Genki.
So we get the first reach from Watanabe. Yeah, I'm not sure. With my sleep schedule lately, I'm not sure I'm acting out any of my real thoughts on best way to sleep.
So Garth had a partner at one time that he has never quite maybe gotten over, and she said that, and so he just repeats it like it's gospel.
Really? That's where I got that?
Well, that's where you said you got it from.
Huh.
Like she said that, and you're like, yeah, humans are supposed to go to bed early and wake up early. They're supposed to be awake with the sun. Blah 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 blah. Was that a spot-on impression of Garthe?
I can totally imagine myself saying that. And everybody gets the Tenpai at around the same time. As it happens. So Shiratori will throw safely. He's waiting for Dora and the 6 of dots, and that's also not Tenpai.
One away.
Not
Really,
quite.
really wide one away, though. Super wide one away, even with this reach on the board.
So there are no 6s of dots to be drawn. Shiraishi contemplating whether to throw safe. Is the red dragon possibly dangerous?
No, it's Gambutsu.
Yeah, it felt like not really something to think about, but
It might just be that
still
he
no
does
Tenpai.
that every single draw, possibly.
I'll
go to bed when I please. I cannot do it otherwise. Yeah, I work really well at night, so it's really better for me to sleep late and work at nighttime. Only one player Tenpai. Oh?
we had 2
3
reaches.
players. 3 players Tenpai. Yeah. Sorry. My bad. Everyone got to Tenpai except Shiraishi, who was very close, but ended up giving up the last draw. Dude agrees with Garth, but just doesn't do it. I don't agree with Garth. I'm sorry. I just work. I'm so productive at nighttime, and there are people who have a circadian rhythm or whatever where they're supposed to be awake at night. It does exist because you have to have different people to guard the camp. Pretty sure. That's my evolutionary theory to counteract Garth's evolutionary, not a revolutionary theory.
Yeah, I think we were sleeping in the trees.
Caves. Someone has to guard the cave entrance.
All right, so Shiratori will continue as dealer. There are 3 reach stakes on the table.
Hi, Vala. Jenn is specialized to fight saber-toothed tigers. That's what I was born for. It's just the wrong era. It's not my fault.
Garth, not born to fight anything.
Well, it's 2 a.m. for me, so I get called out the moment I join chat. No, you're in good company. That's the point. You're not getting called out. If you are, we are all being called out, every one of us, by each other. And yes, I do think ADHD is a circadian rhythm disorder. And I feel totally validated that I don't even like bring up my ADHD very much anymore, but people just like say it, like the things I describe just let you know that I'm definitely have ADHD. And I don't have to bring it up and people will just say, yeah, you clearly are. That's clearly why. And I appreciate that. I feel seen.
So Asami adds a gut shot. 2 completed runs, but no pair yet. This could also become a pair depending on where other tiles come in. Completes a triple, but could have some other possibilities for use there depending on how those shapes continue coming in. There's a completed run for Shiraishi. He'll drop the door to indicator. More gut shots for Asami. Somewhat useless 8 of cracks, but he will put it in his hand.
Hey, Pego. Yes, more Mahjong to watch today. There's been so much Mahjong this weekend, and there's even more now. I think some other channels were also streaming some team matches. The N League finals were over the weekend. The days of having no English Mahjong content are over.
Never to be seen again. Interestingly, so Shiratori did throw one Dora. Okay, actually, 2 of the Dora came out earlier. All right. That is why nobody has Dora. People just don't want them. There's an open-ended wait for Asami. And this completes a run for Watanabe. Has an interesting decision here. Got the double gut shot in the Pinzu and 2 open-ended run possibilities in the Sozu. And he throws from the low end of the bamboos.
No, I don't think that was us. I'm not sure who did that, but not us. We did do a couple of WRCs. We did the WRC in Vegas in 2017 and in Vienna in 2022. Is that correct? Yeah. We commentated on those, but actually we haven't commentated on other things, Garth and I.
2, 3, 4 Sanshoku could happen. Or Shiratori. You saw what started out as a triple. Oh! Yeah. Not quite Tempai. But there's still a route to it.
So I know that Ben and Ryan did one Mondo match, I think, at some point that was online, but I think that's it for English speakers in Japan. So the others were probably outside of Japan, not us.
Could get the extra wide 258 weight in the Monzu, but he does not take it. Might be thinking about a path to Sanshoku, although I think that it would be a long way around. This completes a run for Asami, but still no Atama, no pair decided.
Although, yes, Deuce of Dots is something Garth would say. So I don't know who that was, but it does sound like Garth for sure.
I really might say that. So, Watanabe cheese the 4 of dots to be waiting for a 4 of cracks. Is it 4 of cracks? No, 4 of bamboos to get Sanshoku. or a 5 to just get Tan Yao. And might have won there had he taken the open-ended option. Here's Tempai, but still no pair.
Yeah, waiting for the one-mon Tonki for now, but she's definitely going to change it at some point. It's pretty old before. Yeah, we did WRC. I think it was on the JPML channel. We did the WRC, like the main event WRC. Not on the WRC channel, but actually we were actually at the main event. Oh, we did do, it wasn't IORMC. It was, you're right, there was something on the JPML English channel. It was like the JPML's Internet Mahjong Championship or something.
Huh.
So it is, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I totally forgot about that. It's very similar to IORMC, but it's, or MRC, what is it? It's very similar to that, but it's run by JPML, I think, and not by, it's like the Internet Mahjong Championship or something. You're definitely right. We did do that. We did that in the JPML office. Yeah, that's what it was. That actually is happening now. I think that some JPML, not JPML, some WRC pros, WR pros, made it through the qualifier as well. Might be. I think it was last week and the weekend before. English language pro Mahjong commentary still feels like a fever dream. Grateful to have it after years of dreaming. Thank you, Big. That's awesome. We really appreciate that.
Thank you. Love to hear that.
Asami just cannot improve her pair weight.
I wonder if she's thinking about reaching up. She's already 310 with Pei, the North. Can't imagine her waiting for the 2.
Oh, the 6.
We'll just drop it.
6-mon Karagiri here. Yeah, maybe that's one of the things that Watanabe, one of his quirks. I'm watching Watanabe closely for the first time, so I'm sort of excited about this because I've heard of how he can be like a little bit more unconventional. So we will watch together and learn about that.
Shiratori just can't quite get to tempo. Oh, and Watanabe will switch it out. Didn't want to throw the 5 of dots.
Heidi's an OG Jenn and Garthe watcher. Thank you. Heidi, also one of the first Mahjong streamers that I ever saw. See another Karagiri?
Yeah, on Haite. This is Haite, yeah.
Just gonna be Tsumogiri. Doesn't fool anybody. And 2 players, Tempai.
So that will end Shiratori's first turn as dealer.
Yeah,
Shiraishi,
go ahead, sir.
Shiraishi 2 hands in a row, no 10. So he's lost a few thousand points that way. But there's still 3 reach sticks on the table. Waiting, and 2 contingencies. There's 3,600 points up for grabs. Who wants them?
Yeah, Vala and Dude, it's all grassroots, people on the ground making clubs, getting people together once a week, and then it grows and grows and grows from there. So it's rough at the start, but if you can get 4 people together and bring a new person every week or 2, then it will start growing exponentially. And if you want signed books, if you want to buy my signed books, I will sell them at a discount and ship them off to you. So you can hand them out to new members or sell them to new members.
There's a bargain.
You can buy them on Amazon, probably for the same price and less shipping. So if you that's just if you want them signed.
Uh, Watanabe eyeing those 3,600 points, languishing to the right of Shiraishi. A quick triple of green dragons for Asami. She's also probably looking to snag those loose points.
Okay, dude, seriously, let me tell you a story real quick. I know we got Mahjong
Oh.
going on here, but we have 5 games coming, so let me just tell you a quick story.
Quick story time.
Garthe and I joined JPML in 2006. In April of 2006, we started our pro membership. And in July, I went to Taiwan. And in Taiwan, I was there for 6 months, 5 or 6 months. And in September, I met Gemma and a couple other people. And they were all interested in learning Mahjong. So we started meeting once a week at my apartment. I was no good. I was a brand new pro. I had no idea what I was doing. I still don't barely know what I'm doing. And look what that has become. Just from like meeting once a week. And then Garthe and Gemma and I created reachmahjong.com, and that was big. And we had, podcast and everything, and it was super fun. And we were selling tiles, and we're not doing this to make money. We did not make money off of that site. Maybe we got like a tiny bit of profit that was enough to like pay for the website and stuff when we were selling tiles, but basically we've just done this mostly for passion. All the English content at least, and it's grown into the biggest tournament in the world with WRC because Gemma learned in Taiwan playing once a week. So you don't have to be good. All you have to do is really like Mahjong, and then you can grow a club. And everybody will study and learn and improve on their own, and they'll bring friends. You just have to, it's just consistency and getting people together. So that's my story.
Good story.
It's kind of crazy, yeah?
And true.
But it's
Also
become.
good because it's true. That really happened.
None of us have seen this yet. We all waited to watch it, so we're not going to talk about who wins until game 5. So I'm ignoring that comment, but I'm very glad you're here watching. Really appreciate it.
I have indeed purposefully not checked any of the reports on this so that I don't know what happened.
Oh yeah, and yeah, there's already a bunch of players in Brazil, so you can definitely get some people together and grow it from there for sure. They would definitely help you. I'm not sure which city he lives in, but Moody is a really big Mahjong player in Brazil, and he'd be a great person to talk to. If you need me to hook you up with Moody, then I will, unless you know him already. And Pig, I would not have been able to build a Mahjong scene in my area 5 years ago without your book, Superval. Thank you so much. The new version is even better. I think 5 years ago it would have been still the old version, and the new one came out 2 years ago. So if you need more copies of the new version, then just DM me somewhere. I have DMs in places. And Kip says, I was driving, but I want to say that Jenn makes my ADHD self feel seen. I appreciate that. That is really nice. Thank you.
So Asami opened up her hand to get to Tempai quickly. And not the greatest weight, 7 of cracks, but it did come out from Shiraishi. Not an expensive hand, but with all of the continuances and reach sticks on the table, it does give Asami a little lead. She's now pawned the east. That's her seat wind, and it is the round wind. So it's 2 Yaku. Double east. But Watanabe has 2 Dora he would like to put to use. It's going to be easier to use them now with 2 green dragons to pawn.
So he's in a different state, but I think he'll still be helpful. And you said you'll be bothering him later, so perfect. That's good. I mean, asking other people how they grew their clubs and stuff, and asking for leads it's a community. That's what we do.
So here's a gut shot in the Pinzu, but Shiratori doesn't want it. He'll keep moving towards an inside hand. Shiraishi gets rid of... Oh, Asami improves her weight. It's interesting. Shiraishi didn't want to take... hold on to that larger weight. I thought he had more options.
And Asami
With
finally
some
hits the weight improvement shoes. It seems like she's been trying to improve her weight all of her hands. And it worked this time. They haven't changed the overlay yet, but now it's a 3.6 dot weight, not the 5.7. And Shiratori deals in. Did not take enough heed to that 5-pin Teidashi discard.
So another small win for Asami, but it does extend her lead a little more. Dora is the green dragon, currently none in Asami's hand.
Shiratori is also fun to play, and we also have some episodes of Play Like a Pro and also Prost with Shiratori. And get some more of the fun side of him.
Watanabe immediately pawns the west, which is not his seat wind. He also has a pair of easts and one Dora. Probably looking for a half flush in the Pinzu, and would really like the Dora to pair up. That not being his seat wind, it is going to probably cause the other players to be a little bit tighter with their honor tiles. That's a gut shot for Asami, and she lets go of the east, which gets pwned, of course, immediately. Watanabe keeps moving towards that half flush.
Yeah, first points with Dora, as Ipego says. I also love it. Points is such a nice... I want to say, like, lazy hand without it being negative. How can I do that? Everything like low effort and stuff always sounds too negative.
Sounds like there's a judgment being made.
Yeah, it's not a judgment, it's an admiration.
Simple, yes. Not always the best connotation either. What is our word choice here? Asami completes a run in the Sozu, and now Watanabe is one away from ready.
Yeah, that really came together, didn't it? It looked so forced, but it really came together.
This is Tenpai, but not the ideal weight.
Effortless, effortless, effortless.
Ah, there we go. Nice. Somebody with the vocab. How could we not effortlessly come up with that word?
We play everything on hard mode. Nothing is effortless.
Including our vocabulary. All right, the Mahjong gods have spread out the Dora. Oh, but Asami will throw it immediately. Perhaps saving some grief later, depending on how Watanabe gets to Tenpai.
Straightforward, that's another good one.
So as soon as Asami throws it, we have the possible switch to a full straight. Since Asami throws the Dora, Shiraishi throws his too. And now Watanabe will get rid of it because he is Tenpai. Waiting for the 369 of dots. Nice wait. Nine of dots could get Shiraishi in trouble here. Possible switch to the 3-4-5 Sanjoku, which she does leave the option open for. Another 9 goes to Shiratori. The 9 not coming out yet from Shiraishi. This is Tenpai, not Sanchoku.
Not Sanchoku, not full straight.
But it is, wow. So Pin Funomi, but it's still enough for her to reach with because you do have the Uradora. Suddenly the hand can become worth a lot more than it was just when it was reach. And this will get Shiraishi to fold.
Shiratori is sort of in danger of discarding that 4-7. Oh, not anymore. 3 sticks to it. It's footy 10 twice. But it will keep him from discarding the 3-4. Or the 4 at least. Maybe I'll discard the 3 if he folds. But first, Asami's 9-pin is going to deal into Watanabe.
And that will change the standings. The reach stick and 3,900 points plus a continuance. 5,200 goes from Asami to Watanabe. And we have a new leader. In first place, Mr. Unconventional, Watanabe. Although, yeah, it seemed like a pretty straightforward straight flush attack.
Yeah, maybe, I mean, he was far away, so maybe other players might be hedging other things longer from the beginning, but he went straight for it. We can make up reasons why he's unconventional, whether they're true or not, as long as it looks like they're true.
Now it's Asami with the possible flush. Possible.
Oh, actually, Watanabe as well with Sozu. Everyone's going to have a different flush.
Asami commits.
Oh, what will he do here? Okay, he's going to hedge the open-ended weight, not go straight for the flush this time. It is his dealership, so he will prioritize winning over hand building.
Shiraishi gets the outside weight in the Manzu. Is that another north? Okay, yeah. So Asami's hand improving. Ooh, and Watanabe draws another east.
Saw a comment about 9 gates for Asami's. It did look like it was heading in that direction a little bit, but with the north pair, we'll shut that down.
Completed triple for Shiraishi.
Oh, now there's definitely no chance at 9 gates anymore. 3 norths, and that's her seat wind as well. This tournament is not an invitational, it's an open. It's actually open to both pros and amateurs. By amateur, it's nothing about skill level, it only means non-pro. I generally like to say non-pro better. It just means that they are not belonging to a pro org, but it is, I think this is the 35th, maybe, or 36th. It's around this has been going for many decades. They have a qualifier, a non-pro qualifier, and then they have pro qualifiers. And also, I think, online qualifiers. The pro qualifiers are open to all pros in Japan and World Reach pros. and the amateur qualifiers are open to everybody. And then they meet at the Honsen, the main event. Does it say 30? Okay, this is the 34th, sorry. We did stream, I think, one game of the 33rd last year when we were just starting the channel. And I couldn't remember if that was like last year's or if we're streaming the one from the year before. So that's the answer. This is the 34th. Just look on the screen. Thank you very much.
So Watanabe completes his completes his triple of easts. He's now one away from ready. And did not want to continue with the full flush, or the half flush. Will be content to reach if he gets to Tempai. Ooh, this
what a
completes a
fill-in.
run.
Yeah.
Asami now one away from ready. Chose not to pawn the one of dots when it came out earlier. Would have created a kind of difficult run to complete with the remaining 2-3 of dots.
Man, I told you everybody has a different flush, and except for Watanabe's didn't become a flush in the end, but it still even now kind of looks flushy. Hong Kong
This is
Mahjong.
Tempai.
It does look like Hong Kong Mahjong, except for Shiraishi's hand, but he's waiting for just the 7-mon.
Tempai.
Tempai
Will she reach?
And what is she gonna? She's gonna go for the 6. Not exactly safe to that Ippatsu. The 9-pin actually might have been a little bit safer, but she decides to do it for the Suji. And now it's gonna look like Suji to the reach player as well. And not a Suji trap, but since he discarded the 8-pin early, then the 9-pin's gonna look quite safe after Asami's 6-pin discard, and I think that's why she chose that. Also, of course, the outside a bit easier for her to win with than the 6-pin and Chun Shabo.
I think anybody who hasn't reached is going to give up as soon as they get the remaining red dragon.
Yeah, but I don't think the 9-pin is a give up. I think that it looks like...
Yeah, the 9-pin, yeah, I think you're right. So that is dangerous for whoever draws that. Unless they happen to draw the red dragon first and are definitely giving up. And have other genbutsu to throw. Shiratori elects to throw safe. Sami's play has to look like she is Tempai and waiting for something big.
And
Clearly ignoring the reach.
Watanabe now Tempai as well, waiting for the 2-5, so... And there it is, comes out from Asami as soon as he had Tempai'd. Just double east.
Yeah, the decision not to go for the flush backfired a little bit, but he does get to claim 2,900 points and a reach stick.
And another turn at dealer.
And those points continue to bleed out of Asami. She had a nice lead going to into her turn as dealer, and Watanabe has stolen it away.
Earned it away.
Earned it away, yes.
Asami's still in second place, so still positive score. It's only game 1. This is a marathon final table.
For some reason, Garthe always wants to characterize people's wins as stolen.
Do you think it's stolen when you also take the win away from someone? Or did you earn it?
Oh, I think I do, actually. Yeah, I feel...
Okay.
Always feel pretty lucky. Wow, how did that happen? How did I win? I must have gotten lucky.
But not a great day in league yesterday.
Pretty. Blech. It wasn't terrible. Minus 13. It was really annoying just because it could have ended kind of breaking even in the final game, and then last turn his dealer, the guy that got most of the points, just completely took off. Reached after I had palmed the east and north very early, and clearly, it's got to look like Sho Sushi or Dai Sushi. And then he reaches into it, and sure enough, he threw the south just before I could get the second, my south to pair up. 2 draws later, I get another south, so I'm waiting for south and west. But I had to throw his winning 6 of dots.
Mm.
And then he ended up winning another like 30,000 points after that.
We did have a pawn of the red dragon by Watanabe, also going for a flush again, and also kind of forcing it again. Also Shiratori going for a flush in the Manzu. And now Watanabe has extra Manzu that he'll have to discard if he wants to keep going with his flush, but now he knows that Shiratori wants it. He can tell it's very clear from the discards and the call that Shiratori is looking for Manzu.
Chun does count as a Yaku, so Watanabe can switch his attack. Doesn't have to continue with that flush just to have a Yaku. Shiraishi, with some wide acceptance, would really like the 5 of bamboos to get the ideal weight for his full straight. Watanabe changes tack to use his Manzu and may get there. Oh, Tenpai, but just not the way you want it. Oh, and he just threw the 5 of cracks too, so he can't get the open-ended weight there. He might just throw Tenpai right back.
Well, he kind of set the hand up so that it was going to end up in a Shabo. He didn't set it up. I think he was trying to get rid of the 5-mon early because of Shiratori's hand. And so now he's left with it. Because if he was trying to go for like Peen for open-ended as a priority, he definitely wouldn't have discarded the 5-mon. Maybe the 6-mon, because he had 2 Nobetan shapes in his hand. So the only thing he was hoping for maybe was the Itsu, the full straight shape. Didn't get there and got the Shabo instead. Oh. that was the Itsu shape.
Oh.
But 1 pin is not a terrible way, especially with Watanabe giving up on the Pinzu flush.
Shiratori's still 1 away from ready, but the reach may be slowing him down. And it does.
Yeah.
He gives up.
Super slow. And he draws a 1 pin. See, wasn't a bad weight. No Uradora, just reach sumo.
So he could have had a lot more with the straight, but who knows if he would have won off of it. He gets his first win of the game. That does end Watanabe's run as dealer. And that ends the first round of this first game. We are into the south round, Shiratori dealer. And Shiratori now in last place. Actually, that win does give Shiraishi a 200-point lead and 3rd place. That's a 200-point lead on last place.
Yeah. Overall, Watanabe is still our point leader. So these are like like dozens of points and differences, but it's not quite as dire as those A-rule matches that we often watch. We're also used to four game final tables, and this is a 5-game final table, so we'll see also different tactics in that, which I'm excited for as well.
Well, excited to see this Kokushi hand coming together in Shiraishi's hand. Seeing an outside title. Oh! Oh!
Whoa.
That looks like 2 away from ready. 2 away from ready, yeah?
I just heard your gong and it... What was that? Something fell?
Oh, really? So there's something gonged here? There is construction outside, and maybe I will shut the windows. And is it hot in your end of Tokyo, too?
I don't know. My room is not very hot, so I don't think it's that hot. We have been running the air conditioner a bit this week.
Yeah, I was seriously thinking of starting the air conditioner already in May. Also, I was a little shocked that Riku put on pants and a long-sleeved shirt. What's he thinking? Oh! 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 Pop, 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 pop. He's waiting for the one of bamboos, I think. And I think there was one more honor tile that he... No, maybe... Pinsu.
Oh yeah, maybe it was Garth's Kokushi gong. In Europe, sometimes they use gongs to, like, start the matches.
Yeah.
It reminded me of that.
Okay. Cupine and Tori. Oh, 3 of them over here. Oh no, yes, Tori. He's waiting for. How come I cannot see what he's saying? Must be another honor style, right? It's Cupine, and what is he waiting for? Besides Cupine? How can I be so confused?
Oh, that's an interesting shape. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
But he has the 2 open-ended shapes in the Pinzu.
Yeah, overlapping. It's an east, the chat says.
There was a pair of easts already in Asami's hand. Okay, yes.
Oh! Tempai, just waiting for east. There's 1 on the board already, discarded by Asami. So 2 in Shiratori's hand and 1 in the wall?
I think so.
Oh, sorry, 2 in Watanabe's hand, not Shiratori. I misspoke. I didn't think that Shiratori had them, I just said the wrong name.
Oh no!
Backfire.
You have to think at the time, the 2 open-ended weights looked better. Wonder, he did seem to have a feeling, but he will accept the wider shape, which does possibly could lead to him being free 10.
Where's the last east? If Watanabe draws it, it's over. If someone else draws it, it's gonna have to be pretty quick for them to think that maybe I can still get away with it. Trying to decide whether to swappy-doppy or not.
Or change the pair yet. Perhaps. Oh, this is his seat wind. Well, now he doesn't need east. I wonder if he throws it to keep the good open-ended shape. Or, oh, no. Does Shiraishi draw it himself? The other players surely know Kokushi is a threat here. I guess, oh yeah, it's not an open-ended weight for Watanabe, so he might choose... might choose the... what am I trying to say? He might choose the single tile weight. Asami might be leaning towards just giving up here. Well, all right. Not completely.
The suspense
Shiratori, yeah.
of Shiratori's draws.
He probably mopied it. Could feel that it was south and didn't want to expose it to himself.
Where
But
is the
he'd drawn
last
something,
east?
yeah.
Where is it?
I think Shiratori is now giving up. Didn't throw that south because he knows outside tiles are dangerous. And these... Oh, no, wrong person. Sorry. No east, no east, no east. But that is enough for what for Shiratori to reach now with the free 10. Isn't he free 10?
369. Is that right?
Yeah, he threw the 9. He threw the 3 earlier. Remember when he
and the 6
thought about accepting
that,
the...
I think. It's free 10 twice.
Yeah, they do not cancel each other out.
Okay, that's my potluck rule next time I play Mahjong. If you discard 2 of your winning tiles, then you're not free 10 anymore.
You've undone the free 10.
That's my new favorite rule that I'm gonna make up.
So players caught in a bit of a bind here. How do they play against the Reacher and the guy who they suspect might be waiting for Yakuman?
It's called Reach Mahjong, yes. Don't be afraid of free 10, even twice free 10. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the table, plus 1 in your hand. Oh, there goes ace!
Thinks he's throwing safe and throws the Yakuman. Ouch.
Whoa, the reach was what brought it out, too. It would not have come out if Shiratori hadn't reached there. Woo! I was thinking today, when we were watching Sange Shinbun, we haven't seen a Yakuman in a while. There it is. When Watanabe suddenly no longer has the lead, it transfers to Shiraishi.
Boy, that is... He must have thought that Shiraishi was just not quite... not Tenpai yet.
That's the only explanation.
Yeah, boy, that is... that's a bit of a shocker.
Wow. Looks like something I would do. I wouldn't think about it, though. I'd be like, what? Oh, you're going for Kokushi? Shoot.
Come on, buddy, reach. Help us out here. So, wow, what a development. In this first game of the final table, Shiraishi gets the Yakuman.
I knew it was going to be exciting with 3 M-Leaguers, but damn, the only non-M-Leaguer. Crushing the competition here in South 2 of Game 1 with a massive Yakuman win.
That is going to put some wind in his sails. Has 2 south tiles. Wonder how soon he will think about honing those. Now, 2 away from ready. Asami could have another flush developing.
We're glad you joined the stream tonight too, Vala. We're glad that you're all here.
Thank you for coming. This is one away from ready. Okay, so one away from ready with it, one with a gut shot and one open-ended, and using south as a pair. That, of course, if that does end up being his pair, that will undo the possibility of it being pinfu. This is the south round, so south is a value tile. Value tiles cannot be your pair in a pinfu hand.
But if everything else looks like pinfu, you can always reach.
Remember the last time you won on pinfu, except that you didn't because you had used the value tile?
The one that stands out to me is that I totally thought I had pinfu and I reached, and then after winning, I realized that it was no. So, oh my god, I'm so glad I reached. That was quite a few
Yes.
years ago, though.
Yeah, I did it once in Sparta. Embarrassing place to do that. Actually, it's going to be pretty embarrassing wherever you do it.
I only remember the time that you pawned. I think you pawned east, thinking it was still the east round, and it was south round already.
And Sensei even he remarked on it too, and like I think he was trying to tell me. Oh, do you remember him remarking on it too?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
went over your head.
Oblivious.
Watanabe will be back with Nagashi Mangan. If only Nagashi Mangan was recognized in pro matches. I do generally wish it was. Because that's why I've never gotten it. I've played without it so many times that I don't even notice it when I'm playing online, and it actually exists as a yaku. Yeah, that's right. Kyril calls those pinfo, he likes to say. It looks like pinfu, but it's not quite pinfu, so it's pinfo.
That is clever.
Yeah, it's a really good word. Pinfo with an X.
And I'm thinking, might almost faux pin. No, that's not. Doesn't have the quite the same ring. You want to
You
wanted
don't
to
have
sound
to
like
try an
pin true.
improvement. You can just accept other people's cleverness sometimes.
I know, but I want faux to be a real adjective. Open-ended wait for Shiraishi. He will take that improvement.
Wordplay is more important here than the word order.
Yes. There's another 2 that Shiraishi would like. Watanabe with the backfire. And also, speaking of Sparta, the kind of thing that people would say, see, he's unlucky now.
Wait.
That's just
That
the
was
kind of thing that's going to
Watanabe's
happen.
backfire? Yeah. Huh.
Here's another pair for Shiratori.
But people outside of Japan also like to talk about flow. Like, I just saw Watanabe age 20 years. He is the youngest one at the table. But after this game, a little bit older, a little bit wiser.
This completes a run. Excuse me.
He's
And
already sort of given up,
yeah,
though.
it's really moving. You're trying to get the all pairs hand. Oh, this completes a run. He's Tempai. He's got to reach if he wants to win off anybody else. He's got the extra wide weight, the 258 of dots.
With the pinfo hand.
Pinfo and 1 Dora.
Pinfo was also the hand that I tried to win on with my my Renho when Renho didn't exist. Blood pressure problems just watching this game. Mahjong's not for the weak of heart. It should be a warning label.
Shiratori will give up. 258 is, it feels like a wide weight. Here's another one of the 8s going the wrong place for Shiraishi. Asami's already giving up, so it's not likely to come out from her. The 258 is actually surprisingly drawing thin at the moment. And another one goes elsewhere. Here's 1, 2, and 1 in the discards. There's another 8 in the discards for Watanabe. There's another 2 and another 8 in his hand. So there are no 5s to be drawn, and I think only one more deuce, as Garthe is wont to say, and one more 8. Most likely ending here in a draw. Can he get it on his last draw? Not quite. Oh, Dorda. Asami will throw safe, and one player. The only player to win a Yakuman, the only player not to be in M League. Extends his lead.
Garth, do you keep a straight face when you're 10-5 for Yakuman? I feel
I
like
would
you're
imagine
like really trying hard to have a straight face. Like you have to put effort
Yeah,
into it.
I think that's probably one thing that happens. Like there's tension in my face. It's like, oh, Garth is trying to have a straight face. Suddenly, Garth's face is straighter because he's trying to have a straight face. The other thing is,
muscles in your cheeks flexing.
yeah. I think people can probably hear my heartbeat because I can sure hear it.
Kate just disassociates so hard that I stare blank-faced. I'm afraid to do that because I will miss the winning tile. I have missed winning tiles a lot when I've my mind has wandered. That's another reason why playing faster is a little bit easier for me because I have something to pay attention to the whole time. If people are thinking and I don't have anything to look at, then my mind starts to wander sometimes. Because Garth has a big heart.
Yeah. You mean it's enlarged?
The ID says it's because Garth has a big heart.
Oh,
That's why we can hear it.
Thanks. Yes. Sometimes it's a nice full part. The 789 Sanchoku might be coming together for Shiraishi.
Oh no, you should definitely not play fast against me because it's definitely advantageous for you to not. I'm not complaining about how other people play. I'm making a note on my lack of ability. I would never complain about other people thinking or anything. Absolutely not. That's definitely not my intention here. If it's a friendly game, then I will say let's play fast so that so I'll not be sleepy or anything. But in a tournament competition, I would never ever complain about that.
Shiraishi doesn't want Sanchoku. He wants to use both Dora. And in fact, wants to use 3 Dora. But he's going to need the south to come out from Asami's hand, and I don't think that's going to happen. So currently no Yaku for Shiraishi. He could maybe get to an outside hand here.
It's gonna cut the form on early.
Really hoping to hone the south. I just don't think it's going to come out from Asami.
No, if somebody's playing so slow that we can't finish the game reasonably within the time limit, then it's a little bit annoying. But especially if they're in first place, and because that can feel like stalling a little bit. But just for like thinking and a reasonable amount of time, and we can finish the games, absolutely, I would never complain about that.
Shiratori, 2 away from his own Yakuman. Oh, but there's no more ones of dots. And the 9 of dots also just came out. So he will not really consider the Yakuman. All right, so Shiraishi gets the Tenpai, but no Yaku, and except for the south. And I just don't see the south coming out from Asami here.
Yeah, it's Mochi Mochi, then neither of them are going to get it.
Dorapon from Shiraishi, I think, is going to have everybody else giving up, except for possibly Shiratori. If Shiratori gets the Tenpai with his half flush and Chitoitsu, excuse me, all pairs, he may put up a fight. Watanabe also 1 away from ready. He may put up a fight too, if he gets the Tenpai.
I thought that was a white dragon for a second. Oh yeah, Heidi, that sucks. I would never do that. Actually, I would only call the clock if it was somebody who was clearly or call the floor. I would only call them if it was like a constant, because you don't need to think for more than 5 seconds for most discards, even if you're thinking carefully, and then sometimes you'll have a long one. So if it's constant and it really was slowing down the game, I might say something, but it would have to be really extreme. I can't imagine saying anything in most cases.
The 5 of dots just came out. 2 of bamboos. Shiratori might be thinking that Shiraishi is going for an outside hand, and the 2 of bamboos might be dangerous throwing into a run there. This is Tenpai for Watanabe, and with a big minus at the moment, he says, this is my chance to get some points back. He's chosen a good... Oh, that's Tenpai.
Yeah, really expensive hand too. At least Mongan.
And he's thrown...
Two.
He's thrown the 5 of dots. Let's see, there's an 8 of dots there.
Yeah, but it's not... He's not reached, so I'm not sure people are even going to be paying attention to him. So I don't know if that Suji will help him at all. Yeah, it is true, dude. People are playing fast online, but a lot of times there are, there's like, what do you call it? Like support in the apps. Like a lot of the apps will tell you what you're waiting for and tell you if you're Tenpai and stuff. So if you're playing a lot online, you're actually not used to thinking of those things yourself. Shiratori deals in again, this time to Watanabe. He gets a few points back. Still in last place, though.
Some much needed points, yes. Excuse me.
Like, even when Garth and I are playing, like, Fight Club all the time, when I get, like, back to a live game, sometimes it's like, wait. Wait, what have I been waiting for here? Especially, like, when you get to cheats and stuff. If you're not practicing that regularly, then it can make you think for a few minutes.
Or you do what I did. in my Masters final. Oh no, actually, my Masters quarterfinal. And just keep your crappy weight that you can definitely see is the only thing that you can win on, because that's simpler.
I did that once, and it lost me the whole tournament when we had the Sparta tournament on stream. If I had switched, if I was going fast so that people wouldn't think that I was Tempai yet. And I missed a really wide weight that I would have drawn myself the next. And that was a Chinsu hand. That was really, really depressing.
Frustrating. Soul crushing.
Yeah. Someday I will have a tournament where I do not make any major mistakes that I consider to be mistakes in the moment. I haven't had that happen yet. Usually I have at least one mistake each day.
All right. Asami, her last turn as dealer this game. Tudora. There's a chance to get some points. Shiratori completes a round. It's interesting. We have now Shiratori has moved down a little bit. 10,000 points difference from last to third to second.
Yeah, I hope that he don't right into Watanabe, so it moved him down and moved Watanabe up at the same time. Yeah, Chinsu trainer is good. There was the thing is I had that Chinsu and I knew my weight, but I drew something that gave me a better weight and I wasn't quite prepared for it. And it was on stream and I wasn't really used to playing on stream. It was it was pretty early. It was like 2013.
A while ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Shiratori completes a run and he will reach, waiting for the 2-5 bamboos.
And this is a real Pimfu.
He didn't want to wait for the possible Sun Joker. Figured the Tempai was soon enough that he didn't need to go for more value. Going quickly now is his best chance at probably slowing other players down and giving himself more draws to draw his winner and perhaps get an Uradora. He pots. No. Oh, wouldn't have been Ippatsu anyway. Shiraishi had Ippatsu Keshita. He killed Shiratori's Ippatsu by drawing or by chiing. 7 of bamboos.
And I think the reach Pimfu here is fine. It's not the last. I mean, it's only the first game, and he wants to make sure to stay ahead of Watanabe. He also has a chance if he wins this hand. No matter how much it's worth, he has a chance to win and take over Asami in the last hand too. So I think it's a good reach to get other people off of their hands.
One other thing, just to clarify for people who may not, or people who may be used to us talking about rules games, the WRC rules does not have the floating bonus. So it's just going to be plus minus 15 for fourth and first place, and plus or minus 5 for second and third place. So there won't be any hard push to get above 30,000. It'll be a hard push to get above the player you're currently behind. Here are several of the 2-5s that Shiratori would like.
And see, this is kind of what's great about Shiratori's reach is it really makes her think, and she's giving up on the hand. And that's mostly the player that he cares about right now, as he tries to overtake her position.
Shiraishi has gotten to Tenpai. And that is a 6 there, right? Not a 9 in his that he's cheat. So he does have Tanyao. He's drawn Dorta here, and against the reach, it can look dangerous. He will throw safe, at least.
Save to the reach,
Safe
but not
for-
to Watanabe. We had 3 players Tenpai, and Watanabe will take it again, and that is enough to put him into 3rd place. Now Shiraishi... I think that we might see Shiraishi win anything that will put him into 3rd place. Even a Mangan Sumo will not get him into 2nd place. So I think...
You meant Shiratori?
Shiratori, what did I say? Watanabe?
Shiraishi, yeah.
Oh, Shiraishi, sorry. There's 2 Shiras.
The 2 Shiras, yes.
Shiratori, sorry. It's Shiraishi, right? Not Shiroishi. I'm just going to double check that.
Huh. Yeah, I feel like Shiraishi is the more common name, but yeah. I do not know.
You never know. Yeah, it is Shiraishi, I think. Okay.
So Watanabe scores some much needed points back from Shiraishi.
Yeah, okay, I had it right. Okay. Trust yourself sometimes, Jen.
Nailing it.
When is rock, when is chicken, yes. Well, that's what it looks like in these scores right now. But we are big fans of Shiratori. Like, big fans of Shiratori, so...
Yes, very solid and just a nice guy.
Also, the only JPML member at this final table. The others are all Saikoi-sen. Yeah, Whitebird Fly is a very poetic name. His parents thought give him a first name to match his surname.
So, like Jenn predicted, Asami wants to win anything just to secure 2nd place. However, that pawn sends Tenpai to Watanabe, who reaches immediately. Not an ideal weight, but it's pretty early. He might be thinking, okay, let's slow you guys down a little.
Yeah, Shiratori does commentate. He does like do the analysis side of the commentary. But for matches like these, like title matches, they don't book the commentators until they know who's making it to making it past certain rounds. So if he's playing, then he won't be in the commentary booth. And if he loses in a tournament, then they might call him in to commentate. He definitely plays and qualifies in more tournaments than most people, so he's commentating less than others. Hiyoshi is the big commentator in JPML. Do you have Tenpai for Asami as well? Yeah.
She had a decision to make there, and she decided to... Oh, we have the 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku coming together here for Shiratori, too. Asami did take Tenpai.
So a 3-mon weight for Asami and a 5-mon weight for Watanabe. Alright, in Reach, we didn't get the Sanshoku. 4 came in instead of the 7. But we're waiting for a 4-7 pin for Shiratori. And yeah, this is also just to try and get past Watanabe. If he gets any more points, or if it happens to come out from Asami or something, then he'll feel lucky. But the goal here is to get ahead of Watanabe. And the reason he reached, even though he was ahead with Watanabe's reach, is because he didn't have a Yaku, and he has to win the hand. Oh.
So there's only one more 5 of cracks. Sony does give up. Shiratori certainly has the better weight.
She's giving up.
It is now a battle between the 2 last place players.
A reach battle at that. Reach versus reach.
So there's 1 7 of dots still in the deck. And still all the 4s.
Seven Mon. I see 3 tied up in players' hands. Oh, there it comes. Oh wait, I was waiting for the 5, not the 7. Sorry.
Yeah. The 5 gut shot, which is the Dorda indicator.
Okay, so 1, 2.
Yeah, there's only 1 left because there's also 1 here in the Shirais. The Shirais each have 1 5 of cracks.
And she completely out of the hand now as well. The teacher always called you Maru-chan like the noodles. And Shiratori gets it.
Draws winner.
Finally catches a break. Reach Tsumo Dora Ura. So 2,000, 4,000. And I think with the reach sticks,
yeah. Gets him into second.
Without Watanabe's reach stick, it wouldn't have been enough, but that extra 1,000 puts him right up perfectly in position. And that's another reason probably why he reached. It was definitely worth the risk there. So first place is Shiraishi with the Kokushi win. Amazing. Shiratori makes a comeback into second place after being last place for most of the game. Asami hangs on very small negative with third place. And Watanabe in fourth place after dealing into that Kokushi. So they will reset the table. We will take a quick break. We'll be back in probably like 5 minutes or so. Don't go away. We still have 1 more free game on this broadcast. And then after that, we'll move over to the paywall. So don't go away. Stay there. Stay there. Bring some friends. Call some people. We have more room in our chat. Okay. And we'll be right away.
See you soon.
Hold on. I'm going to put a message on here real quick. And then I'll say see you soon. Be right back. There we go. Okay, we'll see you in just a few minutes.
We are back with game 2 of the Mahjong Masters final table. We already had some huge excitement in the first game. Yakuman Kokushi thrown by Watanabe into Shiraishi. We had a reach from, I believe it was Shiratori, and Watanabe, looking for a safe tile, found the most dangerous one. 32,000 points goes to Shiraishi, and the last thing at the end, Shiratori won a nice Mangan to sneak right back into second place. Shiratori always keeping himself in the mix.
Yep,
So unsurprisingly, Watanabe finishes in last place with a minus 30, and basically that plus 30 also goes to Shiraishi. Shiraishi also did give a Mangan back to Watanabe later in the game. But lots of excitement in that first game. Let's see what they can do in the second game. Keep us riveted.
Here we go. Press play on that.
Shiratori still in the same seat, as is Watanabe, but Asami and Shiraishi have changed places. Asami will be the first dealer this time. Shiraishi with a nice lead. Will not need to push hard. He'll probably be choosing a little choosier about where he wants to go on the attack. Asami with a very quickly coming together hand. That completes a run for Shiratori. He's got 2 white dragons. Oh, and this completes a run for Asami. In the outside weight, still no... Oh, that's actually Tenpai. If she uses the pair that is in her open-ended weight, will she give up Tenpai and hope for a better weight? Yes, the answer to that question is yes.
Just gonna get the names on the screen. 1 second.
So Asami is the first dealer here and chooses not to go for blood right off the bat. Shiratori says, all right, here's my chance. Oh, okay. So now she has the extra wide acceptance in the Manzu, which she accepts. Shiratori is still 1 away from ready. Watanabe completes a run. 1 away from ready for Watanabe, and he'll throw from that gut shot shape and hope for something to stick on elsewhere to create a better weight. Asami draws and discards east right away. There's already 1 on the table, but a lot of players will take that as an indication that, oh, Asami's hand is coming together quickly. The dealer throws east in the first round. One starts thinking that the dealer is pretty close to having a made hand. Here's 1 away from ready for Shiraishi. Got another pair weight for Shiratori. Still no Tenpai for Asami. Still no Tenpai for Shiratori. Here's some wider acceptance. Oh, but she's already thrown the dots. Already thrown the 5 of dots, so she will not try for anything there. Watanabe is still not getting to Tenpai. So Asami really making it what I would have thought was a kind of a nice play to give herself a lot more acceptance, and it has not worked out. Here's the gut shot that Watanabe decided not to accept, or decided not to go for.
Yeah, that's a backfire.
And he starts giving up. Or perhaps he's thinking about trying to get to a Sanshoku, which would then tempt him to go for it again. Still no Tenpai for Asami. That is just a lot of useless draws. And there's Tenpai for Shiraishi, waiting for the 7 of dots. The open-ended wait came first. He says, no problem. I will stay on the attack. There's Tenpai for Shiratori, waiting for the 2-5 of bamboos.
Sorry. Also, hi, Xenon. I don't think I said hi, but thank you. Thank you for the welcome back. And welcome, welcome. Welcome to you, too.
So 1 7 of dots on the table.
This is one of those tough ones. You lock in a paired, you lock in the open-ended. Even without a reach, it's kind of a difficult decision in my mind.
She's already thrown the 5 of dots, so she may be feeling like just don't want to go back that direction. Oh, and Shiratori draws his winner. Cheap hand, but he does get a reach stick from Shiraishi. And suddenly it's a very close game. But that, of course, is just because the scores are still very flat. And you've got Shiraishi with the max bonus, anti-bonus. Now his turn as dealer, and he has a very nice starting hand. 2 completed runs with a good shot at getting a full straight in those Sozu, and already 2 pairs elsewhere. I think there might have even been 1 Dora in there. Here also is 1 Dora in Asami's hand. Okay, no Dora. Oh, but now we have, we're 1 away from ready with possibly Tanyao. All right, there's no 4s of dots for him to draw. Here's another one of the 6s that Shiraishi would like. This completes a run for Shiratori. Here's another pair for Asami. And here's another run for Watanabe. He'll move towards the inside hand. And that completes a run for Shiratori. Here's another pair for Asami. Still no Tenpai or improvement in the Sozu. And a quick reach from Watanabe.
Watanabe last place by a lot right now, but still has plenty of time to make it up. 4 games to go, including this one. Remember, this will be the last free game of the broadcast. After this, we have to go behind the paywall. It should take you there automatically once we close the free stream. But you have to be a JPML SuperFan member to watch the remaining games. Oh, what a draw for Shiratori. Still pretty far away, though.
Watanabe waiting for Dora as a
Ooh.
single tile wait.
Now that's
Possibly
not
all
far away
pairs?
anymore.
Shiratori, you think that's an all pairs hand, or is
I hope no.
oh, that's Tenpai. Oh. Anti-pairs.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, can you discard the 4-pin against 2 reaches? It's Nakasuji if you combine both of the discards together. He can't, he's gonna... it's not, I don't think it's a fold, it's a Mawashi. But no time to Mawasu
wow.
because Watanabe wins.
Nice timing for Watanabe. Gets those points from the place that everybody wants him to get those points from.
Kokushi points can't carry you forever. He's still in first place, but just barely right now.
Actually, I think Shiratori had actually taken first place just barely.
Well, a second ago when he was in first place at the table, but now that Watanabe is in first place at the table, then Shiraishi has taken the lead back.
Yeah. Interesting. He throws points to give himself back the lead.
Yep. That is a strategy.
Come.
Instacon by Watanabe. 8. So.
Oh, and it goes the opposite direction.
Shiraishi just needs another Yakuman. Yeah. Just get 2 Yakuman. You'll win every tournament.
Sure worked for the guy when I was at the final table of this tournament.
You know how long ago that final table was, everyone? Garth's still bitter.
No, I won the first game. I was on a roll for one game. Shiratori perhaps thinking about the 1-2-3 Sanshoku. And Asami maybe, I thought she was perhaps thinking about an outside hand, but maybe not anymore.
One game counts as a roll. It's like a stand. At least go to the second game for one rotation, right?
Yes. 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku. Yeah, not like that's going to happen. There's another pair for Asami. Could go back to leaning towards the outside hand.
Spiteful Mahjong is where it's at. Is there any other kind of Mahjong besides Spiteful Mahjong? I get a little bit spiteful in pro leagues sometimes when the young guys are like, won't even say hi to me in the elevator, even when I say hi to them. Whatever happened to saying aisatsu to your senpai? I thought that was an important thing. In the last few years, it's like the The younger guys just do not respond.
Huh.
It's very strange. And it annoys me a bit. And so when I'm at the table and then they, after they doing that, then they like win and they look smug, then I can't wait for them to deal into somebody. I don't expect it to be me because I'm being too spiteful, so there's no way I'm gonna win a hand, but when they deal into someone else, I'm like, ha, that's what you get. It's very mild spite. Goki gang. Thank you, ID.
So Watanabe gets to Tenpai.
Yeah, well, I did beat them in Mahjong after that, so sorry, go ahead. Talk about Mahjong.
Watanabe takes a bit of a long way around, but does get to Tenpai with 2 Dora, I believe. And the concealed Khan. So that'll get him up to 7,700 points if he can get a win. 7,700 points if he takes it from somebody, or 2,600 all.
Shiratori really wants this 1-2-3 Sanshoku. Locks in the 1-2 shape, but also commits himself to needing that 3-ping. Which could come out from Watanabe if he draws a 6. And there's another 6, so that's 2 pairs. 1 extra pair for Shiratori. He could give up on the Sanshoku and sort of hedge a full straight. That would use the Dora.
You might throw from the 6 of cracks.
Nope.
Oh, no.
I think he's hesitant about it being too close to the Dora. The 6.
Could have improved that weight. This completes a run for Shiraishi. No more improvement for Shiratori. And I feel like that 9 of cracks may have been his first thought about giving up. Yeah, I think he's folding here.
Yeah, and the hand doesn't go the way you want it to. Pushing it too hard can just get dangerous in a lot of cases.
Shiraishi also giving up. So, here comes Dorda. Certainly, all the players now will be thinking, Watanabe must be Tenpai.
Yeah, pat yourself on the back for giving up there.
It turns out nobody was in danger of throwing the 4 of dots. But unless Watanabe draws his winner, I don't think we have anything that's, yeah. He's still 1 away from ready. But no longer with the 1-2-3 Sanshoku.
Are there still 3 4-pings in the wall?
I think so, yeah. I only see 1 in a hand.
There is a 3-ping. It's too light. But he'll take it just for the Tenpai.
He's going to take Tenpai.
I do it all for the Tenpai. The Tenpai. Oh, no Tenpai. So he just wants to move the last tile.
Oh, the Khan was sending... No.
I mean, he doesn't want to have the last tile because he would usually Shiratori would have the last tile, and with a Chi and a Khan, it would still go back to Shiratori. now the last tile is going to go to Asami. Or maybe he just wanted something easier. I don't know. I'm going to stop guessing.
I'm having a hard time figuring it out, too. North is safe.
Definitely has a lot going on in his head about this hand, so...
They can see that Watanabe does have at least one Dora. It's actually turned out to be a somewhat expensive hand for Watanabe if you could win it.
I feel like he's going to draw the 4-pin after switching his weight to the 6 because there's 2 4-pins left still. But the 6s, how many 6s are there? There's 2 on the board and Shiratori has another one, right? So I think there's
Yes.
only 1 6 left. Dude's gotta sleep now, okay. Have a good sleep.
Thanks for coming.
If you have trouble sleeping, we'll be here and come back. And there goes the 6! Right into Watanabe's hand. And that will be a Sanshoku as well. Tanyao Sanshoku. Dora, Dora. As dealer, that's 12,000. Mangon. Dealer Mangon.
A huge win for Watanabe. Almost completely erasing his deficit. He's now in second place.
That's must be really frustrating for Shiratori after all that thinking, and then feels like your hands just wanted to deal in. They were drawn to that winning tile like a magnet, metal to magnet, something like that.
Perhaps he got fooled by the Suji.
Yeah, possibly.
Here's a Dora for Asami, becoming part of an open-ended weight. Shiraishi with a possible flushy hand. And does the flush now. Doesn't continue coming, so he throws south, which is there's already one on the board. A lot of slow hands here. Still just the 3 of dots waiting there. All right, there's a completed run for Shiratori. No hope for the half flush. Shiratori moving towards the inside hand. And there's a possibility, depending on how things come together, for a 5-6-7 or a 6-7-8 Sanchoku. Watanabe will accept the gut shot in the Pinzu. No help for Asami. There's an open-ended weight for Shiraishi. Ooh, this completes a run on the edges for Watanabe. Here's an open-ended weight in the Manzu. is E Shanten, but he would have to throw Dora as it currently stands. He will take the E Shanten, but I don't think we'll be seeing him reach with Dora. If it's an open-ended waiting for the 1-4, possibly, except there are none left. Wow, all the 4s are already in somebody else's hand, and several of the 1s too. Here is half of the tiles that Watanabe wants. Sorry, Shiratori wants. So he commits to using Dora. He goes back from E Shanten. Now 2 away from ready, Yan Shanten. Shiraishi won't accept that extra Kan-chan. And this completes a run for Watanabe.
Just 1 away from ready for Watanabe. With an actual Pinfu hand. And a Dora.
Shiratori hoping for a 1, 2, 3, or 4 of cracks. All of them would be useful tempais.
Or a Dora. He didn't want to use the 6 so as the pair, but if he draws a Dora, he would use it as a pair for sure.
He would do that, not knowing that there is only one of cracks for him to draw. So Watanabe does get to Tempai first and reaches.
Hey Garth.
Hey Jenn.
How many tiles does it take to win a hand once you're Tempai?
1.
Mm-hmm. One
There is
tile
just
in the
1.
deck to draw is plenty.
But it's not enough this time for Shiratori. He gives up pretty quickly here.
Well, he didn't get to Tempai, so it's a totally different argument.
It does change the calculus.
You want me to win that argument too?
And you win the argument. Shiraishi kind of giving up. Shiratori choosing a good place to give up, having drawn that winner and then deciding immediately not to make him play up for it.
Perfect fill-in for 1 away for Shiraishi. Pretty wide 1 away at that.
Yeah, and he's kind of really given up, but then still somehow miraculously gotten back to 1 away.
A great chicken sandwich and a mint chocolate sundae. Where's mine?
And he will take Tempai, waiting for the 4-7 of cracks, of bamboos.
Shiratori just 1 away still. Or again. So a 3-6 pin way, a 4-7 so way, and now Shiratori deciding if he wants to take back that 8. That would give him too many blocks at this point because he remade a block for D10 with the 1-4 pin, but still just 1 away from ready. I haven't had chocolate mint ice cream in a very long time. When I was pregnant with my second kid, that was basically all I could eat.
And Shiraishi manages to win the hand, snagging a reach stick from Watanabe, and ending Watanabe's turn as dealer. So not a huge win, but it does have some consequences. Ending Watanabe's turn as dealer and keeping Shiraishi in the lead overall.
You're not my mom, so you're not getting me a chicken sandwich? Mahjong mother? I don't know if I'm ready to be Mahjong mother yet. That makes me sound really old. I know I am getting really old, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to feel it that blatantly yet.
To accept it.
Accept it. I just don't know how often I want to be reminded of it. It's a big sister for a couple years. I can be a big sister for a couple years.
So Asami with a few pairs, and one of them is the Dora. Con! Obviously, con. What are you thinking about? Con! No decision. Con! 2, 3, 4 Sanchoku, definitely. So you're not going to use that 9 in a run. Con! Yes, yes.
Finally heard you.
I know. From last week. Oh! Melody does. Oh, nice. Oh, but actually, well, yeah, he wants to use those as a pair anyway.
Yeah, it's not.
Huge con. Not what?
Oh, the six so draw is not that great.
Not that great after all.
The seven's becoming Dora is great, but the 6 so draw
Yeah.
was not that great. And
completing a triple of green dragons here.
I kind of want him to get rid of that 6 so early. What's he holding it for? It's gonna get dangerous.
Maybe thinking if he draws another 7, then he has the extra wide weight there. That completes a run for Asami. And if they can get to Tempai before Watanabe, I think we're going to see a quick reach. Especially Asami has 2 Dora herself and 1 away from ready. This is Watanabe. Ooh, this is also getting close. Oh, that improves the weight for Asami.
Nice fill in, but she's got 3 pairs, which is too many for this type of hand. So generally you want to get rid of one of those pairs at this point. But which one?
She ends up waiting for a pair weight. The ones are probably better, yes. So she ends up throwing from the 8 of dots. And the 5 of dots can be extra sticky too. Ooh, this completes a run for Shiraishi. No pair yet. That is not the place she was hoping for it to stick. So not hoping for it that she just doesn't even accept it.
That's sweet, Kip. Maybe someday they'll be like Jenn, the godmother of Mahjong in the West.
Shiratori gets to reach first, waiting for the 5-8 of dots.
And it's an actual Pinfu as well. The West is not his seat win, so it's not a Pinfu.
Here's an even wider weight, looking for the pair. Shiraishi needs something to pair up so he can reach. Asami still with 2 Dora. And not the place where she wanted it. Nothing clearly safe, so she throws from the outside.
Don't worry, Kip. Don't worry, Kip. I'm not upset. I'm just contemplating nicknames, that's all. And also, I'll forgive you if you give me a chicken sandwich. That's also a joke. All right.
Asami 1 away from ready.
Yeah, but she's
good
getting
shapes.
that full straight after getting rid of the pair of 1-sos. I think that would have been a better pairing with the full straight, but she's gonna have to get something to stick to that 5 bean.
Swappy doppy.
There it is. That's going to stick to the 5-pin.
And how to play this?
So probably leave a shot at Sanshoku, maybe the 5-mon. If it's not Sanshoku, she can reach with that. Oh, but she can't go 5-mon against this. So she can go the 9-mon, maybe. The 8. Just gonna go with the 8 and that. So no shot at Sanshoku because of the reach already on the board.
The 7s are all out? Oh, God.
Yeah, it would have been a full straight, but you can't. You can't
Should I
just
go to what
discard anything against the reach.
So Shiratori's reach, slowing other players down.
Everybody's saying
Has the intended effect.
they can't live close to a family mart because they'd have too many famichikis.
Yeah. Definitely blaming my 100 kilograms on a lot of famichiki.
That's Tenpai. Will she take it?
Can she pull the trigger?
So it'd have to be 2-mon or 5-mon discard. Neither of them look safe at all. But does she have anything that really looks safe besides a 6-pin? She goes with the 5. And that's sort of a newer move. Traditionally, you kind of go more towards the outside when you discard dangerous tiles like that, but lately the theory is to go more towards the middle, especially when 1 is the Dora. It could easily be a 1-3 waiting for the 2-mon. And she wins. 4-7, so they were mostly all gone, but looked very safe on the board. Even with that 5-mon discard that she had, it was not enough to make Watanabe care more about her hand than Shiratori's. So he discards Genbutsu to Shiratori, and it deals right into Asami.
So Asami gets to be dealer, and she gets a shot at threatening first place. If she manages to overtake Watanabe, that'd be another 10 points of bonus. That would be pretty close to Shiraishi.
All right, Kip, it's a deal.
Shiraishi.
It's a deal. You're forgiven, and I'll take a chicken sandwich next time. Next time I'm in the Bay Area.
There's another Hatsu for Shiratori, but Shiraishi has already a triple of white dragons and I believe 2 souths. He's also in the south seat. Possibly large hand coming together for Shiraishi. Only 1 south in Asami's hand, and the other one has come over to Shiratori. I think if Shiratori gets anywhere in his hand, that south is coming out. Asami not letting go of, oh, this completes a run, and Tenpai waiting for south and the 8 of bamboos. It is his seat wind, so I think both Shiratori and Asami are going to be careful with it.
Not only a seat wind, it's a double wind.
Yeah, his seat and the round wind. Yeah, so, but it is Asami's turn as dealer. This is her shot to get some points. If her hand starts coming together at all, it might come out. Shiratori throwing safe. Asami's hand coming together little by little, inching towards that south coming out. There's another. Oh, that was Shiratori. Shiratori's hand staying not put together. He throws from his pair of green dragons. So clearly not looking to give. Oh, and there it comes. Oh, that's a big one for Shiraishi. And an Urda Dorda, but it doesn't change anything because it was already reach Haku and double south.
Is it Ura
So Shiraishi.
Right?
What's that? It didn't have an Urda Dorda, I think. Or was it? Oh, it was Omote?
That was the Motedora.
Oh, okay.
Uradora was Chun. Was white. Hatsu. It was. Wait.
The door indicator was Hatsu?
No, the door indicator. Maybe it was Hatsu. But he had 2 Hatsus in Shiratori's hand.
In any event, it was Mangan. So that really restores Shiraishi to a commanding lead.
Yeah, it was Hatsu. So I was right. It was the Dora. Uradora was Chun. Omote was 5, so he had 1 Omote. 1 normal Dora. No hidden Dora. Shiraishi pawns the north as dealer. Shiratori not committing to anything yet, just kind of discarding efficiently to start with. The scores are pretty close, even overall.
Pretty close for the minus players, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, if the game were to end right now, even right now, everyone would still have a really decent shot with 3 games left. Shiraishi has maintained his lead so far.
Mangan from Asami certainly helped.
I can't remember the last time I had a Famichiki. I used to have them like almost daily. Back in the Nani Monoda show days, I'd get them a lot, but I haven't gotten them in a long, long time.
So Shiraishi just looking to put together a quick win, hold on to his turn as dealer, and maybe build more value in the next hand. Maybe 2 away from ready because he's still looking for a pair. Here are a bunch of pairs in Asami's hand, including 1 newly arrived. Could have a full straight or maybe even a full flush forming for Watanabe. Might still think about getting rid of all those other tiles that are not Pinzu. Shiratori starts moving to the inside hand. This is no help for Asami, who's 1 away from ready with all pairs. That'll be Tenpai for Shiraishi. I'll be waiting for the south. Not south. He'd be waiting for the west, which was that. Comes out immediately from Watanabe. And he gets some very important points from the current game leader. If he snags first place again from Watanabe, that is really going to be a huge bonus for him with 2 games down. This is the second game of the second hand of the South round in the second game.
Second hand of the second round of the second game.
Shiraishi making a nice comeback to really secure his lead. There's a completed run for Shiratori, 3, 4, 5 in the cracks. And here's another one for Asami, also in the cracks.
Nice fill-in, yeah.
Watanabe completes a run and is now 2 away from ready. Here's a pair for Shiratori. Still not quite tempai for Asami. There's an open-ended weight, but that's also where his pair is. Asami does not want to throw Dorda yet, so throws from that other gut shot.
Shiraishi will let it go, and that would probably bring it out.
Asami would like that 4 of dots.
Oh.
What happened there?
I
Yeah.
don't know. Wasn't me. Looks like it was the original stream.
This completes a triple for Watanabe. The cracks is kind of off there by itself.
Makes it a very sticky tile.
Shiratori's still a ways
we'll
to go
the
to
Dora
ready.
come out. Goodbye, Dora. And reach.
Waiting for the 257. No Pingfu and no Tan Yao, so if she wanted to win on somebody's discard, she had to reach. Here are 2 of her 2s. She has 3 of her 5s. There's another 5 and another 2, so there's 1 2 to be drawn. And both 7s.
Watanabe is maintaining his 1 away. These players are not quite folding yet. Even Shiraishi, who discarded some safe tiles, is not very far away from Tempai.
So there are no more 2s to be drawn, and there's only 1 7 left. Also, here's a 7 in Shiraishi's hand. And this is Tempai. Shiraishi just looking to give up. No need to put a fight up here, as with Shiratori also. Shiratori has the last turn as dealer this game, so he will probably just be waiting for that. Shiratori has one of the 8s of dots. but the extra wide weight for Watanabe wins out.
Oh, some point I want a vlog of you guys going to different parlors. It's great, except for I just have so much right now that I have to keep editing. So once I catch up with all my editing, then we can do more vlogs. Still haven't edited the Comic-Con vlog from where we actually went to the gym every single day.
Holy cow.
Remember? I went.
Yeah, how did
I
you
missed
manage
one
that?
day, but
All right, so that does end Shiraishi's turn as dealer. Watanabe builds up a little bit more of a lead. Just for this game. But Shiraishi still with a pretty commanding lead in the overall standings. Shiratori has a lot of Sozu with some runs already. Sozu, the door is 4 of Sozu. So, could have some nice value forming there. Oh, but here are 2 of them in Shiraishi's hand, in Watanabe's hand.
hey, Melodic. Yeah, we're just catching up with the Masters final table, which happened while Garth was in Vietnam and I was in San Francisco. So now we're back watching it. 2 games for free. This is the second game, and then after that we have to go behind the paywall in accordance with the Japanese stream.
There's another open-ended weight for Asami. Shiraishi went away from ready. 2 donor for Watanabe, but the hand has slowed down. Shiratori completes a triple and is now 1 away from ready. That improves the weight for Shiraishi. Watanabe also gets an open-ended run. And there's a fill-in. Not well, it fills in, but it means that what was going to be her atama or pair is no longer just a pair. This makes using Dorda easier. Here's a pair for Watanabe, but he's kind of already got the pair of Dorda. He can pon for those now too, though. So Asami takes that 4-6 of cracks gut shot as another one of the 5s that she wants goes to Watanabe. Swappy Duppy from Shiratori. Shiraishi just threw that 1. But it's still E Shanten, 1 away from ready. Watanabe with 2 Dora really wants to make that hand come together for some value. This improves the weight for Asami, 1 away from ready with 2. Oh, no Atama anymore.
Yeah, she's really stepped back on this hand.
Shiraishi just cannot get to Tempai. would like to do anything. Oh, here we are, one away from ready. We'll commit to using those two Dora as two Dora. Can pawn anything to get to Tenpai and have an open-ended wait.
Need a Garthe Mahjong glossary. And Garthe also goes back and forth between, if he says the suits in Japanese, then the number also becomes Japanese. And but a lot of the terms we use here are poker, so gut shot is going to be kanchan wait. It's definitely a poker term. And the double gutty is also a poker term.
A lot of Shiraishi's outs, speaking of poker, are in Watanabe's hand. Just the 8 of dots, he could use that way. Oh no, here it comes. Watanabe with some bad timing, unfortunate timing, runs into a nice hand by Shiraishi, and that gives Shiraishi the lead overall. I mean, the lead for this game, and of course, really extends his lead overall. So a tough break for Watanabe. His last turn as dealer this game. Had some points coming together. 2 Dora. Tanyao. It's a good chance to really take it to Shiraishi, and Shiraishi got Tenpai first. Snags those points, and everybody is minus, except for Shiraishi.
Yeah, Garthe and I did everything together. We did poker together, and
yes, when we did not have significant others, we were a lot of everything. Poker, America for Mahjong, Taiwan for Mahjong.
Macau, Hong Kong.
We got around.
Korea. I think we did poker in Korea.
We did.
Mahjong is just cooler poker if you think about it. I will not argue with that.
It's more sophisticated poker.
Cracks and bams come from, like, they were already existing. They're used a lot in American Mahjong. And so we use them in English. We don't use them on the WRC channel, but Garthe and I are more casual.
I can remember to sometimes speak English, yes. Six, seven, eight. Possible Sanshoku for Shiratori. Sami would like to at least save third place here. It's going to be tough for her to put together enough points to overtake Watanabe in second.
Well, Philippines too. We went to the Philippines for poker.
Oh, you know what? I did not go on those trips.
Oh, that's right. Someone who is kind of living with you at the time. For some reason, I thought you were there.
This completes the run for Shiraishi, but not the most workable shapes at the moment. Could have thought about going to a flush, but he's got the open-ended weight in the Monzo, I believe it was. Yeah. Sanshoku still could be a thing. Wow, and that completes a run. Just doesn't want to get rid of that 8 of cracks for some reason.
No, I've not tried Filipino Mahjong. I went to Philippines for poker. Most of the trips were for poker, just Taiwan and Macau, and then Europe were for Mahjong. We went to Hanover too, Vienna, Paris. We went to England once. But England was also not for Mahjong. That was like a personal trip.
Yeah, she now finally gets rid of the 8 of cracks. Had looked at that 4 of dots as if he might be considering a chi. But of course, the kui kai, chiing to like chiing supine and that chiing the 4 of dots and then dropping the 1 of dots is not allowed. It is not an option for changing your.
But you can slide it if you draw it
Awesome.
yourself. Drawing the 4 and then discarding the 1 for Asami. The chi for 1 away for Watanabe.
Of course, the other option, of course, is chiing it and then, but not discarding the 1 immediately, but waiting a turn to discard it. That is allowed. Here is still 1 away from ready. Won't throw the 6 of bamboos. Here it completes a run for Asami. Now 1 away from ready. She will accept the 1 away from ready. Dora comes out immediately from Shiraishi.
That's not even tempai. It was 2 away for Watanabe. I read it as 1 away, but it was 2. Misread that hand. Now it's tempai. It went from 2 away to 1 away. Now finally tempai. Another flush for Watanabe.
Waiting for the 4-7 of cracks. This continues just to not be tempai for Shiratori.
Not helpful. Farman is not helpful. Wall. So I played with I think last year's OE or the year before, I can't remember. I played with a player who is known for going for a flush like almost every single time. And she's out.
Asami can't bring herself to throw a 4 or 7 of cracks, which is the right answer. Shiratori will take tempai. This is last turn as dealer. He can, however, only win. Oh, that's the okay. He did it that way. So he does have the. He can win on either the 5 or 8 because he does have Tanyao.
Swappy dappy for Shiratori.
He's one of the 8s that Shiratori needs, but Asami's not going to throw it.
3 5s in Shiraishi's hand.
A lot of the 4-7s that Watanabe wants are here in Asami's hand. There was 1 more in Shiraishi's hand, so Watanabe is drawing pretty thin. We are likely to see this hand end in a draw.
This is tempai. She's thinking about that 9-mon discard. Or maybe thinking about whether she wants to reach or not with the middle 5 weight. 9-mon is already pawned, but could he also be waiting for a 6-9? You've adopted the term swappy doppy? Yes! It's a good term.
So Asami just couldn't bring herself to push. Dora comes out from Shiratori. think we'll see Dora also. No, follow with the Dora. Interesting.
Just one extra pip. Call Garth a prophet of the Swappy Dappy. Another Swappy Dappy.
More Swappy Dappy.
Getting to the end of the wall here.
That is Tenpai for Shiraishi.
Yeah, Shiraishi's. This is a Tsumo, but he has no Yaku? What?
Eight? Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
he's
not
just
sure.
deciding whether he wants to win or take the Tenpai payments. He has Yaku, it's Tanyao.
Oh yeah, is this Haite?
Nope.
What can
I
the
think
consideration be here?
there's one more after this. Maybe he's trying. If he Tsumos, it's 500 all. He'll take it. 500 all, and he's thinking if he's the only player Tenpai, I guess he's going to get extra, but 2 other players were Tenpai, so it's best move to just win this hand. Sometimes it happens where the Tenpai payments are more than what your hand is worth.
As it would have turned out, Watanabe was also Tenpai, so...
So is Shiraishi. There are 3 players Tenpai.
Well, there's 3 of us, yeah.
Yeah, so
this
like
was the more profitable move by 500 points.
just say that.
Oh. Garth is present. Shiraishi with some pairs. Another pair for Shiratori. Right around Dora, he's got 1 Dora. Oh, that completes a run for Asami. Shiraishi immediately pawns north, which is not his seat wind. He does have another pair of honor tiles. Might be counting on that coming out from the other players who might also be feeling like they need to push. Like Shiratori here thinking, well, he can throw the east first, yes. Knows that's not going to give any extra value to Shiraishi.
I don't care. The book says I Karagiri when I'm in Tenpai every time, without fail. Swappy Dappy for life. You do it every time, then you can really confuse your opponents.
So Shiraishi's red dragons are 1 each in Asami's hand and Watanabe's hand. Could be moving towards, oh, here comes Chun, so he doesn't need to go for the half flush anymore. 1 away from ready for Shiraishi. He's getting there faster than the other players can.
It's White Dragon and 1 Dora for his scores. Just wants to lock in first place and not let Watanabe take it away from him.
Shiratori gets another run in the Sozu. Could have a full straight forming there. Asami trying to figure out what to do with that sort of double gut shot. It improves the weight for Watanabe. Watanabe sure would like Zonku. 3,900 points to sneak back into first place and put a little dent into Shiraishi's lead. This completes a run for Watanabe. He is one away from ready. And the full straight is coming together. He'll throw from the Pinzu. You'd also really like something to work out with Dorda. Oh,
It's a nice fill-in. What is she gonna go
Dorda.
for? Yeah.
Yeah. Won't move to the inside hand. He's got that gut shot
She
and an
wants,
open-ended one.
I think she wants to still try for a Pinfu. More than Tanya. Haragiri is where you draw a tile that you already have in your hand and you swap it out. You swap out the the identical tile.
Shiratori had just thrown the 6. He also got that 3. Who is going to get to ready first, needing that 3? Shiraishi needs the 3, as does Asami. Good move to Tanyao again with a pon. Still no Tenpai for Watanabe. 2 open-ended weights. Shiratori throws Dora, but has Itsu set. Also, he does not have to throw that 3 of dots. So a lot of the 2 5s are taken. Asami giving up. Tawapi Dapi with the White Dragon. Watanabe will also probably be giving up. He's only 1 away from ready, but it's just too risky.
Okay. Haragiri is swappy dappy.
There's 1 5 of dots to be drawn and 2 2s of dots. There are no more 5s of dots. Don't see a world where, there is now only 1 more 2 of dots left to be drawn. I don't see a world where anybody throws those 2 5s. Could be thinking about Tenpai here. Oh, except he's not. He threw his pair. So Shiraishi maybe still thinking about trying to get back to Tenpai.
I'm just giving him a final option to possibly. There's a whole row left, so.
It only takes 1, as I'm fond of forgetting and need to keep being reminded. Asami being retempted for Tenpai? Nope. No pair yet again for Shiraishi. Watanabe just giving up at this point. Three of dots should be safe. Maybe concerned that Shiraishi is Tenpai waiting for that 3. But throws the 3. Only a couple more draws. Still one more 2 out there somewhere.
No, now I'm thinking of the Fievel song. I bet you don't know the Fievel song.
I don't think I do.
You're probably too old and everyone else in the chat is too young.
No pon from Watanabe. Oh.
It's something like somewhere out there. And then there's a song. There's the last 2.
Con!
She can
Oh,
con.
con would she can con, and that would end the hand, right? Isn't that
Yeah.
see 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah.
That would be the last tile. And she cons. Not gonna let anybody else draw anything.
So Shiratori reaches to keep the other players from continuing to try to win their hand, and does get to continue being dealer, and actually overtakes Asami, pushing Asami into last place. Not only last place for this game, but also last place overall.
So YouTube like auto translated con with a K to can with a C. Why does it think it's doing me a favor?
Thank you, YouTube. So Shiratori gets another shot as dealer. Has some okay workable shapes. Ooh, here's some value tiles for Shiraishi. I think we'll see some pawns in a hurry, trying to just end the game with his nice lead. Boom! Also has some open-ended weights, and an open-ended weight and a couple of another pair. I've seen the future, and it is written Shiraishi.
Dora for Asami. So she's gonna want to fight back.
Watanabe with a possible 1, 2, 3 Sanchoku.
Shiraishi now 1 away?
1 away. Excuse me. Shiratori's hand is coming together.
Still a couple away though.
Well, it fills in a nice gap for Asami. At this point, Shiraishi probably wouldn't mind throwing a few points to Asami. He'd still retain quite a lead. Shiratori not fooling around. We'll try to get to Tenpai as quickly as possible.
He's still in second place overall. He's widened the gap between himself and Asami.
Yes, is that Tenpai? So 2 pairs, pair weight for Shiraishi.
Oh, I was looking at Watanabe.
Still no Tenpai for Shiratori.
Tenpai. Now Tenpai. Waiting for 5-8 dot. 5-8
Nope,
P.
still not. Yeah, that's still not. He keeps getting like right around the tiles. So this is actually Tenpai for Shiratori.
I thought Shiraishi just got the triple of sevens and.
I don't think that was a 6 of bamboos that he tsumogiri.
Oh, it's Tsumogiri? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally read it wrong.
So Asami gets the Tenpai first and is looking to regain 3rd place from Shiratori. Shiratori is also Tenpai. So once again, we have the battle of the last place players.
Very close weights. 1-4 dot and the 3-6 dot.
Many of the ones are unavailable. Oh, and Shiratori draws his winner. That's going to hurt Asami a little bit.
He gets her reach stick and he gets another shot at dealer. You're going to take a break?
Bathroom break?
Possibly. We can. One good thing about watching
Test
later
run.
is we can fast forward through a bathroom break. Yeah, I think that looks correct. We're in Sanhonba. So we just had
Yes,
one
I think
discard so
yes.
far, but I think this is good.
That was Kawakami Bay in the booth commentating.
Yeah.
She was good fun at the WRC, sometimes commentating in English with us.
Yep. And doing
Going
a great
back and
job
forth.
too.
Yeah.
I think she was
solid performer.
Yeah, she wasn't commentating in Japanese. She was doing like player interviews and things. And that landed her a gig as an M League interviewer, so she got too busy for our little English channel here.
We're going to see a pawn? Yes, we will get a pawn from Asami. No other real value. She's going to move towards a flush, or is she really just hoping to end Shiratori's turn as dealer? She is probably going to move to a flush. Can only use one Dora at the moment. And it's not going to be enough to overtake Shiratori, and I would imagine she'd like to at least have the possibility of snagging 3rd place back from Shiratori. Shiraishi also just looking for a quick win. And Watanabe might be moving towards Tanyao or a full straight.
Yeah, she needs some points, but even if she can't get a lot of points, I think ending Shiratori's dealer is maybe even beneficial at this point.
More swappy doppy. They just can't get enough. So could move back to Tanyao here. Watanabe trying to figure out what is the best course for value here. Does he want to try to get first place back, or does he want to just secure second? And he, too, does the swappy doppy. I guess 567 or 678 Sanjoku are also both still on the table. Con. Could this be what gets her to Mangan? New Dora is also Sozu, so that's no help.
Still just got double south.
Double south and one Dora. If she did get the win directly from Shiratori, would be just enough. For her to get third place. But drawing is going to be 1,300, 2,600. That would... Well, that would also just be enough. She drew Dora. That would just barely, with the 3 continuances, that would just barely be enough for her to overtake Shiratori. So maybe she won't be pushing unnecessarily for...
Why is it 1312? Does she have
if she drew
fu?
double south and one Dora, and double and south is conned.
Oh, it's only 40 fu. I was thinking 50 for some reason.
Open con.
Well, closed con would be even more, so that wasn't my issue. I don't know what my issue was. Big surprise, Jen has issues. Shiraishi gets it.
Missed getting ready for Shiraishi.
He's been ready for like ages.
Oh.
Like the 3rd discard or something.
So Shiraishi, yeah, comes back from some small deficit early in the game and wins this one too. Starting a little bit to run away with it.
Yeah, this was game 2, so first place, once again, Shiraishi. Second place, Watanabe, trying to make a comeback there. Shiratori in 3rd place, still 2nd place overall. And 4th place is Maki Asami. And actually not that big of a negative for that last place there. So we will be right back, but we're not gonna be right back here. We're gonna have to close. We're gonna have to finish the stream on the free stream, and we'll move over to the paid stream. So it will only be available for JPML SuperFans. This is something we have to do because of the Japanese stream. They don't offer it for free for like another year. So in order to offer it in a timely manner, we have to put it behind a paywall. The subscription is the same price as the Japanese subscription, but it's not like you can't use it on both channels. You have to purchase each of them separately, unfortunately. So anyway, we will be over on the paid stream. Also, make sure you're signing up for the M League and World Reach 2026 US Tour tournament is happening in Las Vegas, and it's gonna be pretty awesome. I'll be there emceeing, not playing. And we have also like more stuff that we're announcing this week for it. So just trust me, it's gonna be awesome. You want to get your tickets even before the announcements are made. But I think that's it for announcements. Do you have any announcements, Garth?
Not I, just that we'd love to see you over on the over behind the wall.
Behind the paywall.
And thanks to those of you who joined us on this side of the wall.
All right. So thank you, everybody. And for some of you, we will be right back. It should take you over automatically and offer you a subscription. I don't really know exactly how it works, but we'll see you soon. So about 5 minutes, and we'll get back on it with the paid stream. All right. Thank you, everyone.